Hi everyone, welcome to S-ensembler. Today I'm going to show you how to using our system to project the history into the future. So after you landing this page, the most important thing you're going to do is that you select a target. So right beginning, we'll start from the SPY30Y. And if you want to select another target, you can do that. For example, you can select the Nasdaq as your target. And then if you want to select more target, you need to go to the indicator library, and which I will introduce later. After the system brings you into the Nasdaq, we prepare the 50 years history of the Nasdaq. And the system will tell you what the future will look like by showing you the several curves from the top right corner. So what the projection means that we are trying to using the indicators we have on our platform to selecting a few historical days that whose indicators patterns are very similar to today. And then we look into the Nasdaq trend 5 days, what we're showing here, after the selected days, and then we plot the trend over here. So basically each of the line corresponding to the 5 days after the selected days will look like. For example, here means that 5 days after the matched location in 1980, and this means that 5 days after the matched location in around 1981, and here means the 5 days after matched location in 1990, and what the trend of Nasdaq look like. And then we compute the average line, which is the mean of the three curve, which is the red line, and that is our projected trend of Nasdaq into the future. So how we do that? The logic is that we believe the history will repeat itself, and once that repeat happens, what happened after the repeat days in the history will be the future from now. So someone may wonder how we are able to selecting the historical matching locations. That is based on the indicators provided by the analyst in our platform. And here we are running a pattern matching algorithms to match the current shape to each of indicator shape in the history and measure the similarity based on the shape similarity. And for each of the shape, we try to run the same algorithms again and again, and then we'll get a similarity aggregation, what we're showing here as a historical matches point. And the length of each of the bar means how similar that is compared to today. And now we can zoom in each of the matching location and see a detailed matching pattern of each indicators. For example, this match location, we have two indicators that have high similarity compared to today, which means the flexible CPI and the sticky CPI. And everyone may know that during the 1980s, the CPI was pretty high, the inflation was intensive. And we also see another point that matched today. And then actually we can see it is the flexible CPI and also the SMA, the simple moving average of Nasdaq, that is very similar to today. And very interestingly, we also have another matching location, which located on the 1991. And here we can see we may have 3 match factors on that day, which is the 3 months 10-year yield, the flexible CPI, and the simple moving average. So if we consider all the 3 matched locations, right, here we may have 3 indicators that all matched. So we consider this is one of our best match of all the matching positions. And if we go into the trend of today in the history, we may see a downside pattern, which marked by the blue line. If we look into a little bit longer, for example, let's say 50 days after that day, and we may see this kind of like a downtrend, and then it will go up. So that means that we may still have a downtrend of Nasdaq in around like 10 or 20 days in the future. And after we consider everything, especially this historical matching location, which is here, and then it will have a uptrend later on. And whether it be verified, let's see. And if you want to subscribe more indicators, right, we can bring you into the indicator library. Just click what happened in the indicator library. Here you will find out all the indicators that are available in our platform. The indicators are used to measure the similarity of history compared to today. And then you can basically subscribe different similarity metrics. For example, let's subscribe this one, the BTC 1 hour SMA. Let's click the subscribe, and then in the S-ensembler platform, right, we will go into the BTC 1 hour target with showing as the target of these indicators, and then you can easily find out that the indicators what we subscribe it will show up in here, which is the BTC USDT 1 hour SMA. So that is exactly the indicators you just subscribe it in the S Creator platform. And basically you can subscribe all the different indicators based on the similarity metrics provided by the analyst. And for convenience, we have some default values being set for the SPY, SPY30Y, and the NASDAQ. And then in the document will be showing over here, we'll provide more explanations on what the indicators means and provide all the links. Please go to this link to look into what each indicator means. Thank you so much for watching this video.